online video editors potentially might be earning more money in 1 single minute than you're earning in an entire hour. This might piss you off, might actually disturb you, but in today's video, we're going to discover the shocking secret of how they're able to charge so much, $100 plus per single minute of edited content. And I'm not going to leave you in the dark. I'm going to showcase 3 verified areas, 2 of them we haven't even talked about on the channel before, that you can actually get paid $100 per minute of edited content. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Real quick, before we do start, I want to break something down. Now, there's an absolute reality in freelancing where 2 people could be putting in the same amount of work and one is getting paid more than the other one. Now, that is simply just based around the fact that no 2 clients are created equal. There's certainly some similarities and, you can find a lot of the same type of stuff in individual niches, right? A lot of club clients back in the day, they were pretty similar. A lot of my club promoter clients, but a lot of them paid different rates. That's just one example from my videography days. There's countless examples in this video for remote video editors who just want to work online. You can get paid $100 plus per minute of edited content. So I'll shut up now and let's crack on with the video. Let me break down where you can get paid $100 plus per minute. So you don't want to get stuck working horrible jobs for boring ass clients. You want to find the clients that are paying well for actually quite simple edits. But before that, let's just quickly break down what the average is. The average is between $20 to $75 a minute. There's a lot of people who are below those still. Even though that's the range, you got a lot of struggle artists who are saying, I'll just take the work, $2 per minute. And you're always going to find people who also have found an incredibly favorable situation. They're getting paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars, right? So there's always going to be outliers on either side, but generally speaking, $20 to $75 per minute of edited content, aka you sit down, you make a 10-minute video, you're paid $50 a pop, you got paid $500 for that video. Now, let's jump on the screen real quick and let's break down one $100 plus per minute video that you guys could be creating. This is actually a pretty easy one. In fact, there is so much of this nowadays because everybody is taking their marketing in-house. They're hiring an agency, or they are training up somebody on their team, or they're doing kind of in-house marketing efforts. Long gone are the days where you go get some big conglomerate. There's so many small shops, creative houses, or one-man bands. So marketing is becoming more accessible, and video is the main form of marketing content. So what is a pretty simple job you could edit that pays pretty well? Direct-to-consumer ads. I bet you've consumed a lot of this content and you haven't even thought about it. Direct-to-consumer ads can actually a lot of the time be shot on the phone. Shout out to my good friend Camilo, one of our VP Plus mentors, runs a $23,000 a month video editing agency doing direct-to-consumer ads, absolutely crushing it. In fact, Camilo has given a lot of those opportunities to our students. He posted in the community, full-time direct response ads video editor, hired a bunch of people, given them a bunch of really good opportunities. Now, direct-to-consumer ads are small budget ads. They aren't your big budget Pepsi commercial with Caitlyn Jenner where they handed Pepsi to the cop and they ended racism. It's not those big budget commercials or trailers or, glorified propaganda arms. It is really direct-to-consumer, almost UGC, user-generated ads. So very simple stuff. Could be you in the kitchen shooting some content. In fact, shout out to Camilo, right? One of our VP Plus killers. He actually had one of his best performing videos when he cut down the quality and just went to a really, really simple video that he was creating. Now, direct-to-consumer ads pay very well because the video leads to a sale. My least favorite clients, if you've listened to me ever on this channel, are entertainment-based clients. People who just want to blow up on YouTube, or they want content for kind of the vanity metrics of views and subscribers and followers. They are tricky because there's usually no underlying business there, which means they're sometimes, and it's not always, you can certainly find some good ones, but for the most part, they're usually penny pinching. Direct-to-consumer ad clients, and any client for that matter, who's trying to create the video as a marketing vehicle to sell a product, they see video content as an investment, not an expense. Whereas your, average gaming channel who might be hiring you to do some, Minecraft videos or something like that, which, certainly can pay well, can actually pay really well if you find the right creator, they're usually creating content for their fans. There's probably not an underlying bottom of funnel business there, aka video content brings leads in and trickles them down to the product below. So we've talked a little bit about direct-to-consumer ads. In fact, direct-to-consumer ads spending has surged 10% just this year alone. Companies are pumping cash into your one-man band editors like you and I, your agencies, your small agencies, not your big conglomerate mega agencies, and direct-to-consumer ads are actually driving the needle more than your big budget, high produced, next level commercials that are kind of starting to be a thing of the past. The pendulum has begun to swing. More authentic, raw content that doesn't feel so selly and pushy is making a huge entrance into the market. It's been going on for a little while. The trend definitely didn't start today, but it's something I definitely pay attention to. Yo, really quickly, guys, before we get back to the video, I actually just prepared a completely free training that's linked down below that any of you guys can watch. This is the exact strategy that I use to gain financial freedom as a video video editor, using brand hacking without needing millions of followers or thousands of dollars to start, and how you can too in just 3 months. 90 days will hold your hand through the entire process. The link is down below, completely free. We'll break it all down for you. Click the link, get access to the free training. Why wouldn't you? It's free. And let's get back to the video. Now, let's go ahead and talk about one that we know about. However, a different twist on one you're aware of. One you're aware of is shorts for video creators. Obviously, Jack, I'm bored. I'm going to skip the video if you keep talking about shorts again. Let me kind of make a small specification, because I've paid hundreds of dollars for single shorts that actually weren't even a minute long, 45 seconds, something like that. So you're actually getting paid over $100 a minute. It is absolutely not low effort on the editing side, and this might suit some of you guys more than others. In fact, if you love After Effects, if you love really pushing the boundaries and going crazy and over editing, this might be a perfect type of content for you. But you will have to find your specific content creator who it actually matches. So throw something up on screen. Shout out to Editing Pepperoni. Back in January, me and Sam P. Dunn, the legend Sam P. Dunn, ran an editing contest. Now, Editing Pepperoni got involved in this. I ended up actually paying him for this edit right here. And a couple people in our circle ended up hiring him. I think Kenny hired him. I think a couple other people hired him at $100 a short. Editing Pepperoni did this. He said, this year I wanted to make my mark on social media. I'm laying the foundation to become one of the best known video editors internationally. This year it's just beginning for me, and this edit is another stepping stone towards that. Sam and Jack editing call. Threw this really high budget edit up on the screen, and he charges $100 per 1 minute edit. In fact, this was only a 30-second edit, and I paid him $75 for this edit right here. So that'd be $150 for a minute. So content like this that obviously we're showing on the screen, a really high budget, short form content, can definitely be something that commands higher rates. Now, there's a specific type of content creator for this. A lot of the people in the creative space are fantastic. Business creators, finance creators love this kind of content as well. Anybody who's got some average talking head videos that you want to spice up a little bit, this can be absolutely perfect for your high budget shorts, because they kind of need their boring content edited up and made fantastic. You do need to create some samples up front because people need to see the product. For example, Editing Pepperoni made this, tagged me in it, and then I wanted to repost it. So I said, listen, I want to compensate you for your work. It's really good. I paid him $75 for the edit. This is a 30-second edit right here. That's undeniably a great rate for a 1 minute video. So a lot of different areas, high budget shorts, highly sought after. In fact, I would just go hard on social media if you want high budget shorts. I'd be finding a list of creators who you want to work with. You could use 10, the dream 10. People talk about the dream 100. Start with the dream 10. Get 10 creators, find their content, make it better, approach them with it in a very nonchalant way. Jack had some time this afternoon. I wanted to re-edit your content. Here it is. It's my gift to you. Feel free to post it if you want. If you need some more edits like this, I'm available. Tag them in it on socials, message it to them in the DM, email it to them. It's my belief, backed up by the data with all our students, that you can only do this to so many people before somebody says, wow, I'm super impressed. I'd love to pay you. In fact, that's exactly what Editing Pepperoni did. He took a piece of content, recreated it, tagged us, and even messaged it to me. And who would have known it caught my attention? Amazing. He ended up making some cash. Beautiful. Now, number 3, we're talking about VSLs, video sales letters. Video sales letters are beautiful. And I want to tell you about a student of mine who just went from $10 a day to $10,000 a month. That seems like such a ridiculous thing to say, but it just happened inside the community. We're going to break it down for you right now. So video sales letters, VSLs, it's essentially a pitch video, right? Now, usually the video sales letter is a conversion tool to create a emotion or an action within the viewer. AKA, I have a video sales letter for my agency. When the client or the prospect or the lead loads up the website, they're then greeted with me and my business partner Tim on our VSL, hard pushing to them that they should book a call, work with us, etc. There's also countless agencies that are producing video sales letters, and they are trying to create these sales assets that are going to increase conversions for a digital product, for a mastermind, even a physical product. Shout out to Rio. Rio just got a job after grinding social media, absolutely crushing, working with a VSL agency who's pumping out VSLs. They make video sales letters left, right, and center for a bunch of different clients constantly. Rio proved himself, landed the job, and he basically has unlimited work now. At a minimum, he's making $5,000 a month. If he wants to push himself and do a bunch more, he can make over $10,000 a month because they just have unlimited VSLs. So many clients want VSLs edited. Rio, absolute beast, has just gone from $10 a day working as a laborer. I think he was just moving bricks around and stuff like that. Joined our community, became a student, and in a very short period of time, about 2-3 months, he's gone from $10 a day to over $10,000 a month of earning potential if he wants to sit there all day long, grind VSLs. Now, quickly, let's go ahead and just talk about these. Why are you getting paid $100 per minute for any of these pieces of content? The reason is because these are conversion tools. So why would you get paid a really low rate? Because the client doesn't stand to gain much from that video. And on the other side, why does Coca-Cola spend millions for a Super Bowl ad? Because that ad actually stands a chance of converting. So it's really the fact that is the video a mechanism for conversions and sales? If it is, the product is worth more money. If the video is not a mechanism for conversions and sales, like a Minecraft video or a GTA video, or, that's why gaming is a really tough industry, because it's not really the most business savvy niche in the world. There's a bunch of creators who go on to build a big business, but most of the time they're trying to be an entertainer first. The business stuff just kind of happens as a byproduct. Versus video sales letters, it's literally a conversion tool. Of course we want to invest in a quality VSL because it leads to sales. And this actually kind of reverse engineers the best type of clients to target, which are people who are selling a product. It is far easier to get money out of somebody who wants to sell a product and is essentially investing in content as a means to get more sales than it is to pitch a entertainer or teenager or insert thing here that doesn't actually want to create that content to make sales. So that's basically the entire breakdown. Now, what can you do to attract these clients? Obviously, I'm not going to go through the entire list, but let's break down some obvious areas, right? First, I shouldn't have to say this, but every time I make a video like this, someone's like, can I make this money right away? Or can I do this with no skills? And I'm like, no, we're not in the drop shipping space or the crypto space or any of these other like purely money hustles. You're selling your video editing skills. If you don't have video editing skills, I cannot help you. This video is for people who already have the skills. Learn the skills somewhere else, then come back to the video, rewatch it, and I promise you can make some money. Next up, you should have a track record. Portfolios are cool. Yeah, you can get a nice little portfolio, but I'm a big fan of sales page. I'm a big fan of sales page. Instead of having just a boring portfolio with a bunch of videos that, do they even watch any of them? Maybe they watch one, maybe they watch 10 seconds, who knows? Have a sales page that speaks to the customer. We could go ahead and load up my agency's sales page right now, jtcontentassembly.com. Establish a source of inbound leads through video content in less than 2 hours per week. It's clear. It speaks to who we target. We only target 7-figure entrepreneurs who are selling a product. We want them to be selling a product. Speaks to them. They don't have much time. They're busy. They want someone else to take care of it. The 2 hours per week signifies the amount of time they'll spend filming the content. Easy. We take care of everything else. So now if you scroll down the page, you do end up seeing some videos and also some transformations of channels, etc. But it's certainly not the main thing we're trying to show. So definitely sales page over portfolio. Huge proponent of sales page over portfolio. It's one of the biggest things that pays dividends. And finally, networking and skills. Networking and skills are the thing that can differentiate you. I've had so many gigs that are just easy, that are just alley-oops. Oh, here you go. Just because of the network. Network is net worth. Everybody said it. It said too much. It's boring now. But it's absolutely true. And that's one of the beautiful things about community is the fact that you end up benefiting from the collective hive mind, the collective network effect. So with that being said, barrier of entry to these kind of jobs is the track record that you have, aka how much substance do you have behind yourself. You should be looking actively to upskill yourself. You should be actively looking to portray and to showcase your track record on the internet as nice as you can. Sales page being one of the core ways you can do that. Social media being another massive one as well. And ultimately, it's going to take some time. You don't go straight to the tippity top. If you haven't had any work, start eating a little bit of shit first, aka start just getting any clients that you can get your hands on. And eventually, these are some areas where value is flowing and money can be made that you can kind of work your way up to. So ultimately, that's the end of the video right there. If you guys enjoyed, I'm going to direct you to another video. I'm going to direct you to this one right here. Click this link. I'm going to jump off your screen in 3, 2, 1. Peace.